It's the opening game of the 2025-26 season for Arsenal, and it's the fifth time in the last 7 years when they're playing away. That cannot be a coincidence. Arsenal versus Manchester United. This used to be a headline fixture back in the late 90s, but it's safe to say it has lost its bit of steam. For obvious reasons, none of them have won a title since last win in the last season of Ferguson. But Arsenal are getting up. They're trying to keep up their end of the bargain. Yeah. So if you see the league standings, Arsenal have finished second in the last 3 seasons, whereas Manchester United have been in a steady decline. They finished the 23 season in third, just behind Arsenal, but the 24 season saw them finish eighth. And the last season, of course, was a well-known disaster when they finished 15th. Yeah. The match will also see Ruben Amorim's reunion with his former star striker Victor Gyökeres, who is in line to make his Arsenal debut. It will be interesting whether he starts or gets subbed on. Either ways, the excitement will be palpable. Arsenal also come in this game on the back of a 15-match unbeaten away run, which goes back to December of last year. But recent league positions and form does not matter much. It's the first game of the season, a fresh start for both the teams. Does not matter where you finished. The preseason, of course, never a true indicator of how the progress has been. And both the teams have really splurged in the market. Firstly, they both raided Brentford, Arsenal getting a backup in the form of Norgard, and Manchester United getting Mbeumo. Manchester United further went on to spend big money on Matheus Cunha and Benjamin Sesko, both of the strikers at one time being touted to join Arsenal in separate windows. Also, there was a signing of Diego Leon, but I'm sure Cunha, Sesko and Mbeumo will dominate the headlines. On Arsenal's front, except for Gyökeres and Norgard, there was also an addition from Chelsea of Madueke and Kepa, and the replacement for Partey. Not a like for like, they seem to be different ball players. We'll get to see. But Martin Zubimendi coming in from Real Sociedad. So both teams have really strengthened their squad. If we go back to the last 5 matches in the league, Manchester United have not won any of them. They did win one game last season, but that also came from a penalty shootout in a FA Cup tie after the match ended 1-1. In the last 5 games, Arsenal have won 4, 1 has been drawn, and no wins for United. United have scored 4 goals in those games. Arsenal have come up and hit the net 10 times. If we look back at 5 league games at Old Trafford, the record seems slightly better, where Manchester United have won 2, Arsenal have won 2, and 1 has been a draw. Interestingly, both the Arsenal wins have been 1-0 wins, whereas Manchester United in their wins have put at least 3 past the goalkeeper. Although it's important to say that in none of those occasions they managed to keep a clean sheet. Also, Manchester United have a former Arsenal recruit in their ranks in the form of Aiden Heaven, who made 4 appearances last season, but I'm not expecting him to make an appearance in this game. There have been, people will remember, Robin Van Persie, and those were more heated times. No such things happening now. If we look back at the key players who have graced this game over the years, one, of course, is Wayne Rooney, who still carries the record for the highest number of goals in this fixture and will continue to do so for some time with 12 goals. He was also the last person to hit a hat-trick in that 8-2 mauling of Arsenal. I'm sure both side of fans remember it for different reasons, and especially the Gunners will be looking to, always avenge it. Will that avenge ever happen? We don't know. On Arsenal side, no surprises. Thierry Henry is the highest goal scorer with 9 goals. Of course, who can forget that magic goal? A flick over Fabian Barthez. It was a wonderful flick and goal. In the current squad, Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United is the highest goal scorer with 3 goals. And on Arsenal side, it is Saka with 3 goals again. In terms of appearances, Ryan Giggs has made the highest number of appearances in this fixture with 50. And on Arsenal side, it is Tony Adams with 33. If we look at the current squad, the numbers don't stack up too much, with Fernandes racking up 10 appearances against the Gunners, and on the Gunner side, it's actually 3 players in the form of Martinelli, Odegaard, and Saka, each of them playing 10 against the Red Devils. So let's see whether this season gives us a new rivalry in the form of Arteta versus Amorim. I'm sure a lot of football fans would be pushing for this. They would want to see Red Devils back challenging for the top, and Arsenal also pushing them. It's a season starter, a curtain raiser. Expectations will be high, energy will be high. Best of luck to the both teams, and let's see a good game. Thank you, guys.